Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Gashis Kaman TV. Most welcome. Politics is becoming very interesting. One thing that I've always said is that in politics, there are no permanent enemies apart from permanent interest. Politicians, especially in Kenya, have no principles. They can do anything. They can betray their mothers. They can sell their children to win power. Today, I want to focus on Kiambu gubernatorial race, which is becoming very, very interesting. Among the top contenders, we have the county speaker assembly, that is Stephen Disho. We have Senator Kimani Matagi. We have Patrick Wainaina Wajago, who some times back had some differences with Ruto. And the three of them are competing for UDA tickets. And mark you, I understand they have paid 500,000 the nomination fee. Then on Jubilee side, we have James Nyoro, who is currently the governor, and others are Mwede Wagatabaki and Mrs. D. We also have the Doyen of Kiambu politics, that is William Kafogo. We have Baba Yao, who was ousted as a governor, and then we have this man Moses Kuria. So when you look at Kiambu politics, you realize that things are actually to be very interesting. If you have just bumped this channel for the first time, kindly hit the red button, subscribe, and for subscribers, we are very, very grateful. What you are doing here is to analyze political affairs. So, what do we expect in Kiambu? After nomination, expect a major fallout, especially in UDA. Expect very stiff competition between Stephen Disho, who is no pushover, Senator Kimani Matagi, who has been transversing Kiambu, and then Patrick Wainaina. And what we have learned is that this man, Wajago Wainaina, is being favored by the deputy president. Anaonekana anampendelea, na ndio sababu amejaribu kumleta pale, na anasema amewahi kueleza hivyo hadharani. Kwa hivyo the others, you have to work very hard to beat this person. However, I'm saying these guys are not pushover, all of them, when you look at them. When you look at somebody like William Kafogo of Tujibebe Party, this is one guy who has networks all over. This is one guy who is very rich. The deep pockets are there for him. Even when you look at Kavogo, the guy is very brave, and he has also the support of the president. When you look at Baba Yao chances are not very encouraging. But the guy is popular in Limuru. But when you come to the ground, you realize that people don't seem to be interested with his politics. When you look at Azimio, look at James Nyoro. James Nyoro is likely to support, to get the support of the president and the other guys, because what you have is that other tribes, Kiambu is now becoming a cosmopolitan county. So the other tribes, especially those who are supporting Azimio, are likely to vote for James Nyoro. So James Nyoro may spring a surprise. He may also be the next governor. And I also realize that James Nyoro is becoming very popular in Kabete, in Githogori, and parts of Limuru. And these places are densely populated. In fact, this is what we had in the former Kiambu, what we used to call Kiambu district. And this guy, having come from those sites, he may spring a surprise. So don't be surprised if the next governor comes from Azimio. Then when you look at Wajago is also very popular in Thika town and its environs. But again, in Thika you find there are so many complaints that he has not been able to achieve much because of politicking and so on and so forth. Again, when you look at Kafogo is also very popular in Roiro, Githogori and Thika. And this is where we have the population, the densely populated areas, the sub-counties. Githogori, you have so many people, Roiro, Githurai, and so on and so forth. So Kafogo is actually having an advantage. When you look at people like Moses Kuria, sorry to say, I think people are losing confidence in this person. People are losing trust because of late, Moses Kuria has been eating his words, saying this: today I'm forming coalition with God. Today msinipeleke Azimio hata nikiwa maiti. Again tomorrow I'm Inoka. Only if you don't work with Azimio. So this guy is bringing a lot of confusion. This guy, you see, people are not trusting him because of this confusion. People are saying that he needs time to fully recover so that he can come back to politics. Again, but the guy is popular in Gatodo, we cannot deny that. And people are saying he's not a serious contender. For the ladies, that is Gatabaki and Miss D, I'm sorry also to say that these are flag girls in Kiambu politics. They are new. Despite being the wife of and the economist David D, I don't think they will have much impact. So what do you expect here? What I'm saying that, like Kabogo with his Tujibebe party is likely to go all the way to the nomination. James Nyoro the same. And now the people, even Moses Kuria with his party. So what do you expect is surprise in Kiambu? So if just again, as I said from the beginning, you have just bumped this channel for the first time, kindly hit the red button and have a great Sunday. Kiambu politics, very interesting.